This is an Adobe Photoshop tutorial that will help you reduce image file sizes and enhance your images for internet purposes. The several versions of Adobe Photoshop are pretty much the same. Open Adobe Photoshop. Click on File. Select Open. I'll locate an image for this tutorial. We will compress it and enhance it. I'll use an image that is close to 2 megabytes, which is the average size photo cameras generate. Let's maximize. The first thing we must notice is that it is a JPEG file because of the extension called either .jpg or .jpeg. Also, it says the percentage that image is displayed on your screen, in this case 25%. This means it is displaying at 25% of its original size. I will now zoom in by pressing the Control and the plus keys at the same time. It is now at 100%. If I keep zooming in, I'll get to the maximum. See the little squares on the screen? Each one of these little squares is called a pixel. I'll zoom out by pressing the Control and the minus keys at the same time to a comfortable level. Up on the left-hand corner, you can see, after the name of the image, CMYK in parentheses. This is the image mode, and it means cyan, magenta, yellow, black. Images on the internet have to be in RGB mode, which means red, green, blue. Internet browsers such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, Netscape, Safari, etc. can only display RGB images. Therefore, we need to change the image mode to RGB. Click on Image. Select Mode, RGB Color. Very easy, but extremely important to do. Otherwise, your image won't be displayed at all. Next, the image, which is over 2 megabytes, is too big and needs to be reduced. Click on Image, Image Size. The first thing we look at is the resolution. We need to set the resolution at 72 pixels per inch. After changing the resolution to 72 pixels per inch, then and only then are you allowed to modify the width and height. Make sure that the Constrain Proportions option is checked so that either one will change proportionally. Websites that use the Web Maintenance Administrator DGen has already a predetermined content area that displays images and texts. Most of the time the width amount is close to 900 pixels, and it can range from 600 to 1000 pixels. Do not hesitate to contact us if you need to receive by email this exact parameter. According to Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, etc., the standard resolution on monitor screens today is 1024 times 768 pixels. Therefore, you'll need to consider the following. If you want to have the picture cover the full screen, then make the maximum width of your image 1024 pixels, only if it's a horizontal image, or 1024 pixel height if it's a vertical image, like in this tutorial. If you want to have the picture cover half of the screen so you can have some text next to it, then to repeat, if it's a horizontal image, make the width 1/2 of 1024 pixels, which obviously is 512 pixels. If it's a vertical image in this tutorial, then change the height, not the width, to 512 pixels. Click OK. And wait, please. Now, zoom in again to a comfortable size by clicking Ctrl+. Now, let us enhance the image since it is necessary. It's a little dark. Click on Image, Adjustments. Click on Brightness and Contrast. Drag the toolbox out of your way. Adjust to your liking. Click OK. You can click on the Control key and the Z, as in zebra, key at the same time to get before you applied brightness and contrast. Then Control Z again to get after you applied brightness and contrast. Now, let's click on Image, Adjustments, click on Color Balance. Drag the toolbox out of your way. Adjust to your liking. Click OK. Don't forget to click on Ctrl Z to get before and after you applied these adjustments. Now, let's click on Filter, Sharpen. Click on Sharpen. That looks clear and crisp. Don't forget to click on Ctrl Z to get before and after you applied this filter. Finally, let's discuss saving as, rather than just saving the file and losing the original image. Click on File, click on Save As. We suggest to type in the word web, W-E-B, after the image file, just to recognize which one is the original and which one is for the internet. Click Save. A JPEG option window will pop up. A quality of 8 to 10 is recommended. Leave other settings as is. Click OK. Now we'll close the image, not Adobe Photoshop. This ends the tutorial.